According to Garland police, 2 suspects did open fire on a security officer right around 7 p.m. All this actually took place not inside the center, but actually on a roadway near the center. That Garland ISD officer has been identified as Bruce Joyner. He had non-life-threatening injuries and was released from the hospital. Now, video from News 8 captured the scenes of that chaos, people inside running to get back inside the center. Obviously, a huge police response that only got larger after this shooting. Ambulances were on scene. Garland PD said they're not looking for anyone else at this point. That officer, again, was Bruce Joyner. He was released from an area hospital. The 2 suspects were killed by Garland police. Approximately 200 people were inside the event at the Curtis Culwell Center, and there was extra security in place. Garland police knew a few days in advance that there potentially could be a tinderbox here for something to occur. This event has been dubbed as a Draw the Prophet event, referring to Mohammed, the prophet for the nation of Islam. This was seen as a potential tinderbox situation for that when you have this many people at this event, and given the political backlash that's gone on here in Garland. You think back to January in Paris, France, with the Charlie Hebdo shooting, that massacre there of the satirical newspaper, and then a week later here in North Texas, a group of Muslims having an event here at Garland ISD's Culwell Center. That drew some ire from folks who wanted to know why Garland ISD would open up this facility to that particular type of event. Garland ISD said they have a non-discrimination policy and this center is open to anybody. So this group scheduled their event for tonight, this Mohammed cartoon contest, as they were dubbing it. And we had a reporter inside as this occurred, Jobin Paniker, who's been in the middle of this since the shots rang out. Jobin joins us on the phone live. Jobin?
David, it's only been like 5 hours, but it felt like a 24-hour day. Right now, I'm at a secure location with detectives. The police department asked anyone who heard or saw something to stay back, so that's why I'm here in this secure location with detectives. Now, the photographer and I were outside when shots were fired. We were in the parking lot setting up to get some video. I first heard very faint shots, and seconds later, shots from a high-powered gun. When that happened, officers started yelling at everyone who was outside to get inside. I heard one officer say, "Get down, get down." I heard another officer say, "Get in the effing building." We all ran into the building. SWAT officers ran out. They took us from one room to the main event center here there at the Curtis Culwell Center. There are about 150 of us evacuated, some media, but mostly people who attended that event. Everybody was on their phones as the news started to circulate. It was a SWAT team leader that told us that an officer was hit, that security officer that you're referring to, David, and 2 suspects were identified and killed. And they believed at the time that explosives were found. When that news came out, it got really quiet. A couple of people yelled out, "Was it a Muslim?" I saw 2 women crying, but mostly people on their phones, telling family what happened, telling family that they're okay. There was a prayer. People started singing songs like "God Bless America." And this, keep in mind, this is all while we're waiting. We waited for about 2 hours there in that main event center at Curtis Culwell. We would get updates every 30 minutes. At one point, the SWAT team leader told us that we are in a secure location, but that we had to move. We were taken on a bus. I did overhear one officer, as we were all standing around, did overhear one officer say, and I tweeted this out, he said this was a direct attack. They had this planned. After talking with officers, they say the first couple shots were likely from a handgun from officers, the high-powered shots likely from the SWAT team. We're also hearing, and as David, you said, a security officer is doing okay.